Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of November 1st through November 7th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and get started with one card for each day per usual, and also include the In the Shadows Oracle deck at the end for further messaging. So let's go ahead and get started in full-blown Scorpio season here. So with the Sun in Scorpio, this moves the Sun to your 10th house. Yes, that's previously mentioned the last week or so. Sun in your 10th house of career. This is the house of Capricorn. So, career focus, could be starting a new job or be busy around this time, or a new business, or implementing new ideas, new things, promotions, bonuses, right? A salary raise, or could be asking for one. It's a good time to do so if you're thinking about it, or just wanting to switch jobs, maybe. Whatever it may be, there's a focus of work here. Just to simply be more busy or more motivated than usual to kind of get things rolling with work here. But in regards to matters of the heart, let's see what we have for you this week. For Monday, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles reverse talks about somebody here not coming through, taking too long, and someone's not interested, or there's just nobody here. There could be someone that has a change of mind, no longer approaching a situation, or there could be someone that or there could be nobody in the picture. You could be totally single or not really talking to anyone at the moment, or just no longer interested, or somebody here. This could be the other person who's not interested, but there's just like there's no movement forward in a relationship here with someone, or in your love life in general. I must say with all my readings that this reading will not resonate with everyone. That is simply impossible. So just take what does, drop what doesn't, or maybe a future reading will be for you. But until then, somebody for sure is gonna deal with this energy. So this is for somebody out there. Let's see what Tuesday has for you. The High Priestess in the upright. Okay, so this is a major arcana card here. A couple of cards. Actually, most of the signs have been getting major arcana cards. Scorpio season talks about a lot of transformation here within all of us, dealing with things that we haven't been dealing with, or avoiding, or put in the back burner, dealing with our skeletons in a closet, making a lot of transformation changes, death and rebirth. A very spiritual time. November is for sure. So so the High Priestess reverse talks about not being aligned, right, with how the universe wants you to be aligned, right? So this is the universe saying, hey, you're on the right you're not on the right track here, because it's reverse. You're not really maybe you're not, maybe you're not listening to yourself, maybe you're not listening to your higher self, maybe you're not conscious enough about something, or you're not really paying attention to the signs, or it's kind of going over your head, or maybe you do see them, but you're still sticking to going on a more logical route, and going another route that's either more comfortable or makes more sense to you, or more factual, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you just don't trust someone, or don't trust matters of the heart right now. Maybe you're having a hard time understanding the signs. You're having a hard time listening to your higher self, to your intuition. Okay, you could feel like you've been misguided. Maybe you thought you were listening and doing the right thing, and then it ends up turning out that no, that wasn't the case. And you're like, okay, what's going on here, right? I can't even trust myself, or what? So it's like, the High Priestess is like kind of it also talks about like things being released, secrets sometimes being spilled, like a kind of like seeing something that you might have missed as well in the past. But there's a little bit of scattered energy here with your intuition and the signs, and just not being really aligned. Nothing to fret about or anything like that, but you could really use a little bit more help, a little bit of a boost here when it comes down to your intuition, right? For Wednesday, we have the Moon. So yeah, very much focus on trying to figure out how you feel about a situation. I feel somebody here is really to themselves, quiet and reserved, and really in their feelings, keeping secrets, keeping what they may find out, or hear, or know, or what they feel to themselves. It doesn't have to be bad or anything crazy. It's just somebody here doesn't really feel like they can express themselves right now, or they want to express themselves. Okay, maybe somebody thought about it, or they were, and then they decided to close up, or they just decide altogether not to really say anything because they're having a hard time trying to figure out things for themselves, to sit there and explain it, or talk out their emotions. Right now they're trying to figure it out themselves, right? So this is an energy of keeping quiet and just really kind of talking to the moon type of energy, really trying to pay attention. And sometimes the best way to pay attention is by being silent, you know, and not putting too much on the table here, and allowing yourself to feel the feels and hear yourself as well. For Thursday, we have the Three of Cups. So here's a celebration here. We could be at this point stepping out and celebrating, okay? Being in a group here, friends, going out for a drink. Doesn't have to necessarily be a celebration, but this is a little bit of a gathering, chit-chatting maybe, you know, sharing good times, good emotions, good energies, good vibes here with people. So looks pretty good. Sometimes it could be a third party situation with the Three of Cups, but depending on the other cards, I don't really see it right now. We'll see what else comes up, but right now it feels more like of a celebration, kind of just stepping out after some time secluded or trying to figure something else, and saying, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from this and just kind of refresh my mind, get some fresh air, link up with a friend, and just see how that goes, right? For Friday, we have the King of Pentacles, beautiful, in the upright. So King of Pentacles talks about somebody that's very stable, independent, secure. They're probably secure because they've been doing the same thing that they always do, and that's because it works, and they don't need to change anything, right? They're like, why? I get money, I'm stable, I'm content, I'm happy. What needs to change here? So somebody here is confident. Somebody here is very financially stable. Somebody has a lot to offer. Somebody here is a leader, a king for sure, sitting in their throne and with high expectations and boundaries, and not going to lower their standards for anybody. Somebody here is having a good time with where they're at in life. Maybe things are good. It's been a good year or a good couple of weeks or a good time with work right now, and you're just like not really worried about love. You know, it'll come when it come, or you know, things will fix itself eventually or whatnot. Like, I don't sense someone too worried about love matters here. For Saturday, we have the Page of Cups reverse. So I just had this too with Aries, I think Gemini too, but regardless, the Page of Cups reverse is kind of like that Knight of Pentacles. You're not really out there mingling, not really getting an offer, not someone right now. You may not be interested in anyone, or somebody may not be interested in you. There's not much going out in the love department here. I feel like there's more of a fallout, or like somebody's just not interested, or there's not much going on here, or somebody's not expressing themselves. Somebody could have ghosted maybe for some of you, but again, it's going to be different for everyone. For Sunday, we have the Ten of Wands reverse. So we're releasing burdens and stress and heaviness here, okay, and worries, anxiety, just a lot of heavy energy here. We're releasing that. Maybe we're finally getting some support, some help, or knocking down the task, knocking things down, and just kind of feeling better. Sometimes those things could just be the way we think, the way we feel, or maybe also progress here of moving out, moving on. Whatever it is that you felt was burdensome in your life, this week you are releasing that burden, okay, by working through it, or just moving past it here. But it's really good. I feel like you're not going to be stressing about love, or somebody here is not stressing about love. I like your energy for sure. I don't feel like, yes, you feel like you want to know, you want to be better guided. Maybe you feel like, man, it's been quiet, or you're not sure about something and you feel a little lost at some point at the beginning of the week. But I think you take your time to just kind of keep to yourself, and then after a while you decide to come out and mingle and remind yourself that you're fine where you're at and you're not going to sweat the small stuff. So love to see that. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Hierophant reverse, which is another major arcana card here. It talks about a commitment here not being a commitment, a divorce, a separation. It could be a Taurus for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but somebody here, it could also stand for tradition and beliefs. Some type of commitment here for sure. An institution, something that was long term is no longer there. You could have just left a relationship and you're not ready to dive into anything crazy right now, or there's a break maybe, or things could be a little bit misaligned. It doesn't have to be all that. Maybe we're just not really getting along with our partner right now because we have different belief system or different ways we're doing things, and the marriage, the relationship could be tested a little bit. But I mean, it's very normal. We all go through it. But somebody here is going to confess or come clean about something that they weren't really saying. I kind of get that moon vibe type of energy here with the Seven of Swords reversed. It's like somebody here wants to come clean about something, wants to express their sneaky behavior or something that they feel like they need to talk about and get off their chest here. And then the Ace of Cups, which is in the upright beautiful energy here, pouring offer of love here for you, or you offering it to someone else. Again, it's going to be different for everyone, but this is someone that is all of a sudden here's a cup that has a lot of water here, a lot of emotion. So somebody could be coming along your life here that you want to extend that offer to, or they want to extend it to you in the near future. Let's pull some in the shadows oracle cards here. You didn't imagine it, just got that for Aries. I'm sorry, and I know I made a mistake. Okay, so oops, sorry. So somebody definitely made a mistake. Somebody's sorry for sure. You didn't imagine it. Maybe you know, you might have not had solid proof or something like that, and because this is what they feel that they're not really saying, or what they're thinking or whatnot, they're not really sharing. So you know, this could mean that, you know, you might have not had proof about something, but you know, you were on the right track, right? Again, the High Priestess reverse talks about you weren't sure about something here, but then the moon makes you really like get into your intuition, your emotions, and have you work at clearing things up for yourself. And so here it is, whatever it is that maybe you were doubtful at one point, you weren't so doubtful. Maybe you were actually on point. You weren't overthinking it. You didn't imagine it actually did happen, or it was the case, or whatever the situation is, and they're sorry and they know it was a mistake. All right, so I feel like on your end or somebody's end here, they're not worried about it. They know. I feel like they're like, you know what, it's your loss for the route you chose and the decisions you make, so it is what it is. So I'm kind of getting that they may roll back around. Maybe this is their Ace of Cups, or this may be somebody new. I feel for most of you, somebody new, but it's, again, different for everyone. But it looks there's some type of emotion and opportunity here in love coming up in the future. But as of the next couple of days, I feel like there's more of this, like, feeling a little bit puzzled, but accepting things and just trusting yourself and life and just moving forward and enjoying the fruits of your own labor. So I don't see you too worried about something. So love to see that. That is all I have for you, Aquarius. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button and or subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in a future reading. But until then, bye for now.